I am live. What the fuck? Can you believe it? I'm live? What the fuck did I do with my jacket? Oh, it's right in front of me. Sitting in a Walmart parking lot. I got my jacket up on the dashboard in front of my driver's seat, kind of just blocking my face. I'm like on a main aisle entering into the Walmart's parking lot, and loads of people coming in and out of here. I guess Walmart is closed tomorrow. Well, I know that for sure. I was just in there a little while ago and asked them, what time you guys gonna be open till tomorrow? So we're not. We're closed. I'm like, oh fuck. Which I asked because tomorrow I'm going to have a Thanksgiving brunch, I guess you could say, with my daughters. I was gonna buy the food, and but I don't have no refrigerator to keep the food in, so I thought, somebody's gonna have to go buy the food and put it in the fridge, because I'm not storing it in the car, and I'm gonna buy it and have the shit go bad overnight or so. Although, like last night, it was below freezing. I think I posted in Discord, it was like 29 degrees last night. So it was mighty cold. I think it's supposed to be even colder tonight. So the food would probably be okay, but, Anyways, Heather's ordered the food, I guess. So here, your trunk ain't cold enough. I don't have a trunk, man. It's a hatchback, baby. I sleep in the back. I got my bedding back there. I need to, I actually should make up my bed right now while there's still some light out. Maybe I'll do that right now, since nobody's really here anyways. Let me put my shoes on. So I just posted the thumbnail, the Seditious 6, on my community tab. And one of the longtime viewers, the old guy, I forget his name, you wouldn't know his name, you could go look at the comments on the community tab, but this guy's like, oh, you're stupid. I think those fucking 6 got blood on their hands now after what happened with the National Guard in Washington, D.C., them 2 guys getting shot. But, like, all these fucking calls for, like, oh, yeah, you gotta disobey orders from Trump, oh, they're illegal orders. What illegal orders? I mean, just the fucking rhetoric. I gotta be honest, I'm getting really fucking completely, totally sick of the bullshit that comes out of these lefties' mouths. I'm fucking disgusted. I'm at a point now, I can't fucking stand Democrats anymore. It's like they're just getting worse by the day, man. The shit that comes out of their mouths, and it's like, it's like they're so anti-American. They're anti-fucking freedom. They're anti-constitutionalist. They're just fucking pieces of shit as far as I'm concerned. I've never felt this way about one side or the other, whether Republican, Democrat, or whoever. But now I'm at the point where I really am thinking these fucking people are just lunatics. They're pieces of shit. They can't be trusted. They're fucking, as Trump has said and everybody else, they're seditious, they're treasonous, they're just altogether anti-American. I'm so sick and tired of Democrats. I have to be honest. Anybody else out there feel that way? Well, not you, naughty potato. Not you. You said you don't like Pete Booty Call. Pete Booty Call. Pete Prostate Pusher. Fuck that guy. Sorry, it's an inside joke. Only me and Miles would, well, unless you're in Discord, we know what we're talking about. But, whatever. No, I can't stand. What do you mean? Pete Prostate Pusher? Pete the Turd Burglar? Fuck that dude. Anyways, yeah, my betting. I should probably do it now. Who cares if all these people that are driving by are going to see me making my bed in the back of my car? Tonight should be the last night I sleep in my car. In fact, I'm sure it is. I'm pretty damn sure it is. I'm getting ready to fucking leave here, New Mexico. Where's your lucky camel toe? It's on my mirror earlier. Yeah, you know, if you would just kind of refine those videos a little bit, I think some of them could be really funny, like the camel toe one. Like, I wasn't even going to go with the Black Cat AI videos, but there were a few funny ones that come out, so I don't remember who made what, but I was, all right, fuck it, now I got to put up a bunch of them, because it kind of went together like the birth of the cat, pulling the one out of my nose. When I first seen that, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's like pulling out a Hitler mustache, and it's gonna like be, a Hitler mustache. What I was thinking it was a black furry thing coming out of my nose. Suddenly it's a cat. What the fuck? Yeah, some are janky, get cut off, sure. And you can go back and edit that. You don't have to like completely redo the video. Just go in there and just change it a wee bit. I mean, it's actually pretty easy to do. Like the one that I did where I was walking up to the Ring doorbell thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna give a piece of my mind, and I bend over and fart. Every time you do like a fart video with Sora, I've seen so many fart videos from Sora that, like, they would be funny if, like, when the gas comes out of the person, whether it's me or anybody else, the videos would be much better if the gas came out of the correct place. Like, that video, that Ring video when I did, originally I had told Sora, I walk up to the doorbell, say, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. I turn to the side, lift my leg, and fart. And that, but what happened was Sora did everything perfect, except it showed me after I lift my leg, I was like farting out of my ankle. Like, what the fuck is that shit? So I changed it and just said, bend over towards the camera, so that way I could direct the gas to the correct location. Some of them some of them I really like, and I think, if there was just a slight adjustment there, it would be so much better. Anywho, you know what else? This is just me and you, naughty potato. I guess this goes perfect with what I've been thinking is, I think I should just start a whole new channel, but like, kind of, sort of, go sort of in like a little bit of a different direction, like where I talk about like subjects like people would be interested in, like sports, food, world events, current events, or whatever. Do it on my computer, of course, because I don't think this channel is like getting any kind of views. I think it's been like totally shadow banned for like forever. I mean, we never get new people in here. It's an extremely rare thing to get new people into a live stream these days. Everybody that comes in are old people, and it's stagnant. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't do anything anymore. And I think, obviously, of course, a lot of it stems from shit that I've said and done in the past. You know, we've had so many copyright strikes and warnings and shit on this channel. I just don't think that this channel is recoverable. I mean, I keep this channel, of course, but I think that starting a new channel would fix up that problem. So I think when I get to my mom's, I might do that. Which I think I'm probably going to go to my mom's maybe Saturday, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But anyways, when I get there, I've already left all the stuff that I'm going to take to California in my apartment. There's probably actually more shit there than I can actually fit into my car. But I do have the green screen ready to go, my laptop. That stuff is most definitely all coming with me back to my mom's. I'm not leaving much here in New Mexico, and I know we talked about it on a live stream before that maybe it's just I should get rid of the shit that I'm going to be putting or leaving in the storage, so I'm not just paying money on this stuff. But I don't want to give up what little shit I still have left. A lot of it's my camping gear, dishes, pots, pans, microwave, coffee pot. Sure, it's all replaceable, but I don't know. I have no idea when I'll be back here, how long that shit will be sitting in storage. But my rent on the storage unit is really, really cheap. It's like $38 or something like that. What's up, Ronnie Braun? What's cracking? Black Friday shopping, lots of deals. I won't be shopping on Black Friday. I'm thinking probably after I have brunch with the girls tomorrow, I'll be leaving tomorrow early afternoon to return to Pinos Altos to pack up the car. Gonna spend a day, possibly two down there hanging out with Road Trip and Cody, and then I'm gonna head out, man. $480 a year. Could you replace everything for $500? I don't know. Yeah, maybe, but I like I say, Nelly like King Kong, shit, motherfucker. I think it was Miles posted a video of me and you in Discord, dude. I added you. Natty like King Kong. Anyways, yeah, I don't know how long it'll be before I come back here, or if I come here and I take everything. I think I'm gonna leave a key with Emily if I can remember. I think I've got a key around here for her somewhere. I was going to tell her, she wants or needs anything for camping, she could go into the storage and get it. But I'm also thinking, well, if I'm not coming back, I could then just tell her, well, yeah, go throw that shit out for me, would you? Or go pick through it, decide what you want to keep, or your sister, and then throw the shit out. Anyways, Kyle. No, I'm not living in my car. I mean, I am kind of, sort of. I mean, yeah. I guess you could say I am. I guess you could say I'm living in my car, because I probably spend more time in my car than I do in my own apartment, to be quite honest. I gotta be quite honest, I've been quite sick of it, too. The money I've been making is been getting harder and harder to justify continuing to do that. Oh, hold on a second. Let me do a couple things here. Let me turn on. Let me turn that off. And come on, bitch. Let me turn on Do Not Disturb so you guys can stop hearing that. Jimmy, is that a pillow to sleep in your car? Yeah, it is, Kyle. As a matter of fact, while we're talking about this, I have to make my bed, Kyle. I have to make my bed, so be patient for a moment while I get myself squared away. Let me take those keys out of the ignition so we don't have to listen to that. Wouldn't that have been fucked if I would have locked myself out of the car? I haven't done that in a while. Anyways, you're right, Kyle. I got 2 pillows back here. Homie. This is like a big fucking ball mess. Fuck. I'm gonna have to put this shit on the front seat, I think. Maybe not. Let me see. So, Kyle, everybody, I got 2, 4, 5 blankets that I sleep on top of, plus my 2 camping mats and my 1 yoga mat are underneath all the blankets. That's to give myself some, a little bit of cushion and a little bit of barrier between me and the cold, so the cold don't seep up underneath and take out the heat from my body, which works really well. And then let me get this pulled down, flattened, so I'm not like sleeping on a clump of blankets. So then, to keep the heat in, Kyle, I have this sheet, which this fucking sheet is a king size sheet. From a king size bed that I once had. You guys, actually, you've probably seen it when I sold all my shit, went to Cambodia way back in 2016. Alright, so I got 1 sheet. He's gotta go over here. Then what else do I got? I like this blanket. This blanket is the blanket I got in San Diego that I was sleeping in the bushes with. kind of a fleece blanket, which works actually really good. I didn't really freeze on the streets down there in San Diego. Then I have this yellow, dark blue cotton blanket that Helica and I got down in Puerto Vallarta. We got this to relax on the beach one day. She told me to throw it out, like every time we'd move from hotel to hotel or Airbnb, she's like, oh, throw that out, stop bringing it with us. Like, fuck, the fucking thing's brand new. We used it one time. Why would I do that? I kept it. Used it many times on the street. Then I got my big blue nylon filling comforter, which I don't really like because sometimes it generates static electricity, and I fucking hate getting shocked. Anyway, so yeah, I'll fold all that back. Fold back the blue one, the yellow one, the brown fleece, and the sheet. And that keeps me plenty warm at nighttime. I had 2 pillows. One always ends up basically against the door to keep me from touching it, or touching the cold ass door. Yeah. Keeping your body from touching the car and the doors definitely keeps you warmer. Sam Prepper, are you going to Thailand, Pattaya? I have no idea when I'll be going back there. I'm hoping sometime next year after Kraken goes public, to get my teeth done, get a health checkup, and to go to Bible study in Pattaya. Jimmy's done with going back to Thailand. Who said that, Kyle? Don't have a house to live in anymore? No, I do. I still have my place, but I'm giving it up in a couple of days. I'd already told the owner weeks ago that I wasn't going to be staying there any longer because I needed to go back and help my mom out. So, Jimmy wants to see the lady boys. I want to see the ladies. You want to see the boys, Kyle. Let's get that straight, buddy. Let's get that straight. I can't tell. Is that Sam Prepper? It kind of looks like the same picture icon that, I forget her name. Hell in a Handbasket uses. I'm not sure. Anyways, there you go. There's my bed. This is my home. This is basically where I've been primarily living It's funny to say because I've had that apartment since July. And, well, last month I think I stayed in the apartment for about 3 weeks in a row. Close to it, something like that. But for the most part, that was probably the longest stretch I stayed in the apartment. Where's the little black cat? I know, it's like the little black cat has been used in so many videos already. I think I'm going to have to get a black cat as a mascot. Actually, my daughter Heather has this black cat at her house called Binks. It's a boy. He used to be actually Emily's cat, but Heather got the cat, and Emily got a few other animals. One more streams in Zona Norte. Live from Zona Norte. Probably will do a few million views. Oh, you mean a walk around? Walk around the neighborhood? You'll be done with your crime after 9 more years. Nobody wants to hear it. I do have some dinner. New York deli half sub. Oh yeah, brother. It's got some mustard and mayonnaise in there. Kind of saving this for a little bit later. Kyle, what do you mean that you'll be done with your crime after 9 more years? Are you still on probation from that sex crime? That underage sex crime? Is that what that is? Or is that when your name falls off the sexual predator list? I thought they kept sexual predators on a list for life. I thought once you're on there, that's it. You don't get off. Well, Kyle, you probably get off all the time. I can't. No, I don't. Yeah, I really did think that the sexual predator lists were for life. And they should be, because, fucking those people don't ever change. Was that incident he had with that Boy Scout? Something like that, Jake Roberts. Something like that, for sure. For sure. Kyle was scouting for boys. In all honesty, that incident he had with the Boy Scout in that park. No, Kyle told us all about it. He said he was at his house. There were 2 little boys playing ball or something. Kyle got one of them down the driveway or something, away from everybody, and he pulled his pants down or some shit like that. Isn't that right, Kyle? Do I got that right? I got that wrong. I don't know. It's pretty fucked up. That's all I got to say about it. Anywho, anybody else agree with me about the seditious 6? They got blood on their hands, bro. It's like the whole Democratic Party does. They're all fucked up individuals, man. Just lying, scheming, fucking hat-through propaganda bullshit constantly. I just can't fucking stand it, man. Gross. I mean, Kyle? Yeah, everybody agrees. Everybody agrees, man. So, what shall we call the new channel? I really kind of want to keep it like, I'd kind of like to make it sort of like a podcast, so like invite people on to, I mean, not to sit and chat with me, one-on-one live. I mean, of course, that could possibly happen, but I'm thinking more like, inviting people on live through whatever app I can use. I think even YouTube now, you can invite people onto your stream and it'll split the screen. But there's also that app, whatever the fuck that's called, I forget. But there's an app where you can have like multiple guests on the live stream in this format, in a horizontal format. But not just podcast, but I want to, like talk more about events that are happening that I think will pique the interest of more people. And it could be anything, Normally I'm talking about debauchery and politics. But I think, politics most definitely would still stay, but maybe bring on people such as, what was his name? What was the guy that I always argued with? He was a long-time viewer, long-time donor, but he was just a hardcore lefty. And he left the channel because he couldn't stand the heat. But, bring somebody on like that has an opposing view that could make an argument for the other side or whatever. Catch a predator thing. I think there's plenty of people out there that are already doing that. Sup, WW, racist MAGA Nazi. What's up, you lunatic left weirdo that can't even tell me what a woman is? What is up, WW? All right, so any name suggestions? Hobo speaks. Hobo, the racist MAGA Nazi. Hobo, the black cat lover. Maybe I should just get rid of the name Hobo altogether. Disassociate myself from this channel and move forward. Maybe I should just make up some weird, off-the-wall, nonsensical type of name. Scent of a woman, Thanksgiving dinner. YT, what's that mean? Are you saying you're watching Scent of a Woman? Having Thanksgiving dinner and then YouTube? Oh, is there a scene in Scent of a Woman having Thanksgiving dinner? I wouldn't know. I don't even really remember that movie. Wasn't that with, was that Al Pacino that was in that movie? And was it Michelle Pfeiffer? If I remember right. Interview for the Tracks. Yeah, that's actually not bad, John. I kind of like it. Something along those lines, because the Tracks kind of still goes along like the railroad kind of theme. But it is the Tracks, and what if I was out just riding around interviewing? I mean, I'm open up for ideas and shit that I could be doing that's different once I get back to Smell A. L.A. is a much better spot for, live on the street type of stuff. Out here, nah. Scent of a Woman is an awesome movie. Registered offender for 25 years. I only have So they do have an expiration date. I did not know that, Kyle. I did not know that. So, yeah, I thought that was a lifetime thing, man. Because in my personal opinion, I don't think like sexual predators, whether they're, any kind of sexual predator, I just don't think those kind of people, they just don't change, man. They're going to stay the same. But I don't know. I'm no friggin' psychologist, psychiatrist, doctor. Not the best to watch with family and friends on Thanksgiving. I don't recall that movie, man, honestly. Give us some hints, man. What happened? Was there, like, sex? Like, did they do it on the Thanksgiving table? Did they use the drumstick? Brad, is it worth me watching after I'm done streaming here? Has anybody seen the movie, I think, Animal Factory with William Dafoe? Danny Trujillo and Edward Furlong. I just happened to come across that movie title on YouTube tonight right before I started, and I thought, maybe I'll watch that later. I have not. I'd never heard of it. I just thought, well, that's three big actors in a movie. Maybe it's good. Then again, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Or anybody else got any movie suggestions that I can watch this evening from the tracks in the desert? I would actually go up to my spot in the desert right now, but if I did, it'd be extremely dark in the car. It'd be really badly pixelated. This is bad enough as it is. I don't think you guys want a picture to be even worse. But anywho, I just want to come on and say something because I've been a little bit bored. I get off work, then I sit in the car, and I watch videos, and eat in the car until it's about time to go to bed. Then I'm going to get my bed made up, roll up to my spot in the desert, and crash out. Actually, I watch a little bit more YouTube before I crash every night. That's my life, man, and that's I wanted to stream tonight because I'm so fucking bored. I would stream more often, but life has just been absolutely so boring, and since I don't have a home or internet connection, I can't really stream on my laptop. I mean, I could hotspot to the laptop, but I only get, I think, 15 gigs per month of hotspot data, and I could easily use that up really quickly. Go LIBOR? Oh, I will once I get back to California. You know, I was so disappointed when I got to Pinos Altos. Well, I guess you guys know that, but I was pretty fucking disappointed to say the least that there was no internet service there. No high-speed internet service. I just had to use my phone and pray that it worked. So, yeah. Depressed, oh, that's right, he was blind, right? High-ranking Army guy. Suicidal during the hunt and takes on a young cadet in roller coasters. Yeah, that rings a bell with me more now, WW. Yeah, I do remember he was blind. depressed. Didn't he want to? Yeah, he wanted to kill himself. He would say he was suicidal. But he wanted, it was a young guy, right? He wanted the young guy to go with him to New York or some shit like that because he wanted to do something. He wanted to get something taken care of. And yeah. Yeah, I remember sort of kind of now. That must be a really old fucking movie. Anyways, yeah, I'll go live more once I get back to California. Like I said, there was no internet connection down there in Pinos Altos. Called the internet company, and they're like, we're not taking on any more customers because we just don't have the data. We've reached our capacity. And I was definitely under the impression that I could get it because the owner had it, but it's not his fault. I don't know if he knew or not whether or not they were taking on any more new customers, but that's one of the reasons that I haven't streamed so much from down there is because the signal just sucks. Here, I work and then it's sit in the car. So there's not much going on. I don't go downtown. I don't go out. I don't go to the bar. I don't go to clubs. I don't do shit because I've been here trying to save money. Or just get by, actually. I ain't been really making much in the way of money, gotta be honest. Good movie is Walk on the Moon, about the 60s, good cast. Alright, bruh. Maybe I'll check it out. Great little Pacino in the movie. Well, Pacino was always better than De Niro. Yeah. Shit. Oh, fuck. You definitely have a virus. Mind virus? What about your movie theater pass? Oh, well, that lapsed probably last week or something before I came back here this time, and I didn't want to renew it because I knew I was going to be leaving, Could have went and watched a movie or two, and maybe it would have, paid for it or whatever, but I was like, seems like a waste of money. I'm not going to bother. That's why I was asking if there's any movies that you guys want to recommend that I could watch on the phone. Because I haven't been to the movie theater since I was here last time. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. I had a unlimited movie pass with Regal, was the movie theater chain. It was like, I think it was $24.99 for, they say, unlimited movies, but I think every time I tried to go see a second movie the same day, it would tell me that I had to pay. So it's not unlimited movies. It's one movie a day. But they give you 10% off, all the food and drink and stuff like that. That's really where they get you. They charge an arm and a leg for a bag of popcorn, a soda costs you $30. There's a live streamer, Osmond Gold, from his living room with a shared screen, millions of views. What you do basically, but more tough. Yeah, well, I know who you're talking about, Osmond Gold. I think he streams on Twitch, but I think he uploads clips to YouTube. I think that for whatever his reason. I might be wrong about that. But I know who he is, and I do like his show, and I do like that kind of format where he's kind of like all over the place talking about this, that, and the other thing. That is kind of like, in a way, what I would want to do on a new channel. I'm just trying to come up with ideas, but yeah, that Osmond Gold type of channel, I would like to do something more like that. Just get on, get on and just talk about whatever the fuck is happening. I think, if I remember right, I could be wrong, but I think he looks at, like, X. Just looks at all the trending items, what's going on, picks a subject, goes with. I have to find him and see where he actually live streams from, if he's on Twitch or whatever, and watch one of his shows and maybe see if I get some ideas of what I could do, if not just like him. I don't know. He'll watch a full video with the audience, then pause it. Yeah. Did you post a video of me and Jimmy? I don't know if that was Naughty Potato or not. Natty like King Kong. Somebody posted that video. It probably was Miles. But yeah, I was like, God damn, Kyle got better looking, man. He must have went and got some plastic surgery done or something. Kyle might actually be able to go out and get laid. It was Naughty Potato. Well, I'll let you guys know what the channel is. I'm sure I'll be posting it in Discord whenever I make it. I'm sure I'm not going to make it until I get back to California. Plus, I got to get all my shit moved in, which I really am not taking that much stuff. I'm like taking my clothes. I'm taking green screen, my table, my chair. Hopefully, I'll be able to fit the chair in here. I don't know. There's some other shit there that I say I'm not taking that much, but I know for a fact I'm going to end up filling this car up. Faux show. Don Julio with a $1. What's happening, Don Julio? Where you been, bruh? Did I block WW? Fuck no, he's right there, man. He's a moderator. You better watch out. He's going to knock you upside the head with that wrench. Kyle. He's a mean motherfucker with that wrench, Kyle. Carrie, what's happening, Carrie? Even Carrie's been getting in on the AI videos recently. Yeah, I think it was Carrie that brought up the black cats. I think it was just this morning I was asking her, what's with all the black cats? Like, I don't have a black cat. Why the black cats? But people seem to like the black cats. And some of them were funny, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I gotta put out the black cat videos. Happy Thanksgiving to you and all the STDs, Don Julio. What is Road Trip Eddie gonna do? Stay behind. Yeah, he ain't leaving. I think Road Trip plans on spending out his last days there, probably. As long as Cody's there to keep him happy and entertained. Carrie's videos are funny. Well, you guys should all find your own niche, you know, share it with us. If they're funny, entertaining, or whatever, then I'll post them. But I don't want to flood the shorts page with nothing but black cat videos. You know, you all got your own ideas, and that's something too I'll probably be doing myself more of, is the AI videos once I'm sitting in front of a computer with a connection, which I don't currently have. Sure, yeah. Jimmy, you need to go live more often. I know, I've really slacked for a long time, Kyle, but, you know, I thought about quitting. As you know, I've thought about quitting many, many times, but just kind of get really fucking bored with it. Maybe it's because of, you know, It's boring for me. It's boring for you, especially when it's just me sitting around shooting the shit, drinking alcohol. You get gym membership. I still got gym membership. I was actually thinking about canceling it, but then again, I think maybe I should. I've been getting fucking fat as fuck lately because I've been eating so much fast food, so much garbage, processed shit, like, eating stuff out of packages. Since I've been living in my car more than I've been living in my apartment, so I'm not cooking in the car. I don't have a fridge. I don't have a stove. Not even a microwave in here, so it probably would be a good idea if I kept the gym membership, but I know for a fact I'm going to be struggling to get by till I get myself, get a job, get organized out there in California, because honestly, it's going to be a challenge, I can tell you for sure, for probably the first few weeks. You need to cook again at your mom's? Oh, I'm sure I will be. I mean, nothing's changed. It's like, be helping out my mom all the time. I mean, that's my whole objective of going back there, is to be there for her. Local grocery stores make way better sandwiches. They probably do. But I really won't have to worry about it. I think after today, I think for sure I'm going to leave tomorrow and head back to the apartment. I think I'm going to eat with the girls. I think we're getting together around 11 or 12 o'clock. I think Emily has to be at work by 3, so it's not like I'm going to hang out with them real long. Plus, it takes me about 4 hours to get all the way down there. I hope we're getting together at about 11-ish, because I don't really like driving in the dark anymore. My eyes don't work as well in the dark. And plus, I have to go through the Gila Forest. I don't know exactly how many miles it is, but I know it's somewhere around 65 miles from the point that I get off of the freeway till I get to my house. Actually, it's probably more than that. But I have to go through the Gila Forest, and this road, it's 152. In some places, going through that forest, there are some very steep mountainsides. Just, you don't want to go over. And when I was coming over here last time, when I left to come here, it had been snowing a little bit, but it really wasn't that bad. But there hasn't been any rain here recently. But, I don't know about down there if there has been. I haven't been checking the weather. I suppose it would be a good idea. Because I'm going to take that mountainous pass, and I don't want to go sliding off the road. I mean, there is an option. I think I could go all the way around the mountains, around the forest, through the desert to get to the Silver City area. Jimmy will eat out a girl for Thanksgiving. Yes, sounds great, Kyle. Sounds great, Kyle. Start going to the gym at your mom's. Yeah, I've actually been thinking about that. When I was at her house, I was eating way more healthier. I was eating much healthier food, eating, fish and avocados and vegetables, and not much in the way of processed food, just like more whole foods. And just that alone was helping me lose weight. God knows how much I weigh right now. But I could tell by looking at me, like my neck, my chin, my gigantic, bloated chin is like massive, man. Massive, bro. God damn it. There, lock in. Got me locked in. Tamales, the original Hot Pockets. Tamales sound good. Okay, lock. Okay, well, fuck off. Oh my God. There's nothing I can do about this either. I don't. Oh, actually. Let's see, does this help any? No. Woo! God damn it. Hold on, let me see if I switch the camera around, if that will fix it. Miles has actually made a number of donos in the past that have gotten stuck on loop, man. Like, in fact, the very first time that I can remember, I was sleeping in this parking lot in some car I had. I was homeless at the time, and he sent I think it was Barney the dinosaur, like, I love you, you love me, we're a fucking happy family. I think that's what it was. And it just kept looping and going and going. And I tried and shut off the widget, and I was like doing everything I possibly could to get it to stop. And it would not fucking shut off. I think I ended up having to end the stream and restarting a new one because it just wouldn't turn off. Yeah, but farting donos, did we ever have one of those that was stuck on loop? I don't recall. I think like somebody, whether it was probably Miles used to love them fart donos, but then somebody else would donate the fart dono, and it kept coming and coming. And that Helica, she hated those fart donos. She actually did not hate the fart donos because Miles was doing that shit before I ever got together with her, and she thought that shit was funny as fuck until she was with me and one of those donos started going through. Then she was just appalled, but I personally think that was part of her narcissistic kind of I don't know. Fuck knows. I honestly I could understand why she would be embarrassed of, fart noises coming out at a restaurant. I think anybody would be. But, it's just, to me, odd that she would feel one way and then feel completely different when she's actually with me during the live stream. But whatever. Wonder what Helica thinks about the video of you in a straitjacket repeating her name over and over. I have no idea. And, she doesn't write me. I don't write her. We're good. But, shit like that is funny. So I'm going to post it. Somebody on one of those videos, might have been that one, said, oh, this will be the video that'll get her back, Jimmy. And I think I just sent a laughing emoji or some shit. But plain fact of the matter is, it's content. It's funny. It's shit that we've talked about so many times on this channel that I'm like, oh man, fuck it. Who cares? It goes for all the other videos that are like making fun of me and however many different ways of the AI videos that we've posted. If I find it funny or entertaining or relevant to the channel, then I'm going to post it. I don't care if you guys are laughing at my expense. Fucking Don Julio. How many goddamn accounts do you have, dude? And why do you keep changing? It's not like we're blocking you or anything. As a result of all the farting donuts from Miles, she talked Jimmy into erasing all his videos and creating a proper Jimmy. Oh no. No, that didn't happen, bro. That did not happen. Soon we won't need movie directors or actors anymore. I totally agree, Carrie. Totally agree. I mean, fuck, look how advanced the AI is right now. Sora. You know, and I heard recently, like a week or two ago, there was some AI country song that was like #1 on the charts. And it was all AI. Somebody made shit ton of money by having AI make a video, or a song rather. Don Julio, Helica swallowed hard. Yeah, she fucking sucked it all up, Kyle. Every last drop, baby. One of Jimmy's best videos from Jimmy talking about it on stream, and it was super elegant. What do you mean? Helica swallowing? Yeah, I think we've talked about that before. And Don Julio knows it. Don Julio just loves to talk about anything sexual. Like, he likes to ask about my ex-wife. He likes to ask about Helica, what they did and what they didn't do. And he doesn't get enough of it, man. He doesn't get enough of it. Made AI music before on an app called Suno. Okay. Miles could find a bit. I still have a lot of videos on this channel that are just privatized. I did make a few shorts public recently. And I've thought about putting videos back, you know, so that they could be viewed again. But, you know, a lot of those videos, there were so many different strikes and copyright shit or things that were said that probably shouldn't have been said. I don't know what videos got what in it. And I hate to put them all back up only to find there's something on there that I didn't want to be public anymore, or, you know. Is he pimping you out now like King Kong? Shit, I didn't know he was doing boys now, too. It's a one-take video. What are you talking about, man? Angry Grandpa. Didn't he die? Angry Grandpa. I think he did. Oh, I see there's an Angry Grandma. And, she's fun. I mean, the way she talks is funny. Reminds me of my grandmother. What the fuck, you asshole? Actually, Angry Grandpa had a neighbor. She was like a one-legged. What the fuck was her name? I know she's probably still around. She's like on the. What was that group of people that shit that I got involved in without asking, kind of like IP2? It was the bottom of YouTube, Boit. I can't remember her name. She's like a blonde. Anyways, filthy mouth, but she was funny, and I went and trolled her one time. I was on some Boit channel, and she's like a regular guest, and she's on there just ranting and raving, and I come on, and I start telling her, I think you're sexy. What the fuck? I wish I could remember her name so you guys could check her out, because She's kind of funny. I mean, it gets old after a while, you know, but she's funny. Jimmy, you and Helica were at a crossroads and you said you weren't erasing all the Hobo vids because you were rebranding. That I was erasing all the videos? I think I've taken down all the videos numerous times. There definitely, most certainly, was one time that I was taking down all the videos. It started out, I was taking down all the videos of Helica because she wanted to basically remove herself from the internet, I think, essentially. And I was like, all right, fuck it, she's gone. You know, whatever, I'll do this for you. Not a big deal. And then I thought, fuck, I'm going to do the same for myself. I'm going to delete all this shit, and I'm not going to do videos anymore. So that was probably one time. Another time, a couple times probably, it was just like, I'm sick of doing this shit. Or whatever, delete or privatize the videos, and then end up putting them back, and then privatizing them again. But whatever, who cares? All that shit's gone. Aquarius, what's happening? Long time no see. Why don't you visit us on Discord anymore, Aquarius? Saw some video. Top 10 you ever made. It was because it was well spoken. Well, I don't really know which video you're on about, WW. I'd really like to get together with M. Hammer, go to Kansas City with him, and get his hard drives. He says he's got all my old videos. Wouldn't that be something? We put a large selection of videos back up on the channel. I'm doing lovely jubbly, Aquarius. How have you been? What have you been doing with yourself? What live streamers have you been watching these days? I am not watching live streamers. Yeah, I'm quite sure I've seen your name in the Discord members list. We definitely could use some fresh blood around there, some people chatting, because there's very few people in there anymore, which is perfectly understandable because, well, I'm not really streaming anymore. Been sick with the flu for 2 weeks. Holy crap. Sorry to hear that. I've been actually feeling a little under the weather myself. Not today, but the last 2 days. Yesterday so much, I thought I was going to be sick. I went and I bought some Pepto for my stomach because I just thought I was going to throw up, and I just constantly wouldn't stop. And finally, I was afraid to eat because I thought if I eat, I'm going to probably upset my stomach and it's going to come up. But then I went in Walmart and got 2 pulled pork sandwiches. I got one at first, actually, and it went down well. It's a little cheap, like $2.50 pulled pork between a hamburger bun, you know. Yeah, I ate it and it went down well, so I was like, let me go get another. And I was okay, but I don't know. I'm not doing too well. You got lots of new videos coming tonight. Well, post them in the Discord, Carrie. I'll have a look at them. If I like them, you know, there's actually probably a number in the Discord that I like now that I have not posted on the channel, only because I really haven't had the time. Or when I do have the time, like now, when I'm sitting in the car, turn on the lights. I'd rather just like watch YouTube. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'll get around to it. I mean, I will get around. I'll definitely post some videos. Sore throat and cough. All over body pain. I feel like my stomach is not right. Did you get COVID? I mean, when COVID was going around, I wonder if you get something else along those lines. I've heard people like that have gotten COVID end up getting strange illnesses afterwards. I think I'm gonna have my sandwich. Do you know Ronnie Brown? Aquarius, do you go to Rosie O'Kelly's channel? I don't recall if you do or did, or even know who the hell Rosie O'Kelly is. I'll get a little mayonnaise and mustard on my sandwich here. Trishalicious likes a gay Scottish guy. She's an odd bird, Trishalicious. I remember she had a little thing for Captain Content till she found out that he liked to bang boys' buttholes. Then she changed her tune. She changed on him quick. She's like all grossed out. Oh, let me see if I fuck. I hate to knock my sandwich over. This bag is like fucking completely out of my reach. There it is. There it is. Oh, fuck. Mayonnaise all over the bag. Mustard. French's. Jimmy, is Ronnie still alive? I talked to Ronnie. Well, I didn't talk to him. He sent me a text message, I don't know, a month or two ago or so. I think his brother, Danny, had told him that I called. And, so he sent me a message, but he's doing all right. He's still alive. All right, there we go. Ow, sandwich. I'll get this shit in the bag before I get it on my interior. Get a napkin out of here, fuck. There we go. Ronnie is alive and well and abandoning him. You're probably right. No, actually, he's in a hospice or something like that. So I'm quite sure that he cannot have any pets. So what am I having tonight? Tonight it's a New York Deli half sub. So I can hardly read here. Uncured pastrami? Honestly, can't read it. It's too fucking dark. A few different kinds of meat with some Swiss, mayonnaise, mustard. Ronnie's more than just kind of a liberal. He's hardcore. Don't mind me what I eat. Where's the drinks? Right here, homie. really drink up in the desert. You know, the cops, they haven't bothered me up there in weeks. You know, I think they're used to seeing me up there. They used to drive by. I think they still do drive by. People drive by on rare occasion, but usually by the time I pop my head up and look out the window, they've already driven by, so I can only see the back tail lights of the vehicle that's driving by. But it used to be the cops that were the ones that were up there all the time, but they stopped talking to me. They, you know, I guess they just know me, and now they don't care that I'm there. They're just like, oh, there's that guy sleeping in his car again. A Misi. Who the fuck is a Misi? What is an Misi? I don't even know. Actually, Kyle, I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, but I was saying I don't watch streamers anymore. I haven't watched anyone on IP2 in forever. I did take, let me defrosting the windows a little bit while I got the car on. I did take a look at IP2 today to just see the latest highlights on the IP2 Win community. But I was only there for maybe a minute. Looked at a couple things and that was it. I was done. Don't I have a house rental? Yeah, well, I rent an apartment. But it was month to month, and I'm giving it up. Told the guy I'd be out by the 1st, but I'll probably be out by Saturday. Probably. Sunday, the latest. I don't even know when the 1st is. Let me see. No, it's Monday. So yeah, I'll be out of the apartment by the very latest Sunday. Whoops. But I'll probably be gone sooner. I'm ready to hit the road, go to my mom's. I definitely don't want to keep spending time here. No, I'm not pigging out tomorrow. I'm having brunch with my daughters. Whenever we go out, for the most part, I always pay for when we go out to eat or whatever. And I know Emily's broke, and I don't know about Heather, but I just know, you know, my kids they're expecting me to pay, you know. So, we had talked about going to restaurants, and I said, no, I don't want to do any of that shit because I'm broke. I'm trying to save money, not spend money. So I said, let's just go to one of your houses and cook. Try to get Heather to cook. So we're going to her house so that she can cook. She ain't gonna cook. Anyways, Heather can't cook. She's like Laura can't cook for the life of her. I don't think either one of my kids can cook all that well, to be quite honest. Maybe they've gotten better. I don't know. But, where was I going with this? Yeah, so I'm just having brunch. And I think after I eat, I'm heading out. I'm headed towards Pinos Altos. Carrie, yes, we were talking about me going live at my mom's. I think I'm going to start a new channel. Try some different formatting. A different type of show where it's not just me sitting around talking to the camera and talking shit. You're gonna join Laura and her new woman for Thanksgiving? After all, it's time to get together. No, not talking with Laura anymore. Her new woman ain't having it. Ceramics action, what's happening? Is Laura still dating a woman? Yes, she is, Kyle. Don't you wish you were? Still think Jimi can make decent money by taking care of software, hardware issues. But especially tutoring people. You know, I think, honestly don't remember. I think it was 40, I charged $45 an hour for tutoring back in the day. But I don't think anybody can make any kind of money. Well, maybe still some people out there you can make money off of, but there's so many places that people can go now for free, like the library or God knows where, and get free tutoring, get free computer class. You'd probably go to a local college or whatever. So why is somebody going to pay me $45 an hour? I'd probably actually charge more than that now. But yeah, back in the day, I used to make a lot of money doing computer stuff. Chat GPT. Bruh. Do you think that somebody that doesn't know how to use a computer knows a thing about Chat GPT? All right, what the fuck's a Chat GPT? Now, there's people that, for sure, like to have somebody there in their house and showing them and going over it with them and explaining shit to them. I think I've told you guys in the past, I had a lot of senior clients that just loved having me come to their home so they'd basically have somebody to talk to. Have multiple people at once. I suppose somebody could work out a class where they're charging per head. But I was providing personal service in their home. didn't have to go anywhere. They didn't have to bring a computer with them. I come to them. Worked out good years ago. VCR repair. Yeah, you're right. Senior citizens who didn't know how to use a computer all dead now, and I figured it out, man. No. Definitely not true. I meet people all the time. Don't know what the fuck they're doing. A lot of people that believe that they do. Yeah, that's for sure. Kyle, you nasty fucker. You know, I gotta be honest. That burp that I just let out tastes like one of those fucking Seagram 8% alcohol drinks that I've got in the past. Red, white, and blue, or whatever. Can't wait to get these teeth fixed. Pulled out, actually. Get those yanked. Been thinking about that a lot lately. I gotta get my passport, man. Because, that's coming up really soon, I think. I'm gonna guess that probably sometime in January I'll make the move to get them yanked and start thinking about putting in the implants. Actually, I don't think it would be smart of me to go and remove what few teeth I do have until I know I got some money coming. I don't know what the fuck I got on my armrest here. Oh, fuck. Motherfucker. Got some fucking mayonnaise on my vape. I don't know what the hell happened there. I think it might have fallen on the sandwich or something. Let me see. I hope I didn't get any. Yeah, fuck, I got some on the seat. It's a good thing I got some baby wipes here. I'll stain my seat. I'm gonna think I've been jerking off in here. Yeah, baby wipes. Gotta have them everywhere I go, man. Kyle. Blah. Been talking about dental work forever? Not really. I only got started on it last year. Around this time, probably. Well, maybe a little bit more than a year ago, because it was when I was in San Diego that I got this tooth pulled, and I did a root canal on that bottom tooth, but then they made me the fake flapper, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, partial, and it looked like shit, so I didn't wear it. So it's not like I haven't put forth a lot of effort. Spent a lot of time sitting in dentist chairs. Damn it. The mysterious submarine military guy. What the fuck you talking about, WW? Yeah, naughty potato. I think you are correct. If I remember right, Aquarius was in Vancouver. Tate. I don't know who you're talking about. Andrew Tate. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. I love baby wipes. So do I. So's my butthole, Gary. My butthole likes baby wipes. Keep it clean. Kyle, you are one smart motherfucker, bro. One smart motherfucker. All right, well, guys, it's been an hour and a half. 6:30. I think I'll go and park my ass up on the hill. I guess I could take you with me. I kind of want to get out of this parking lot. I've had this one dude sitting in this fucking car over here to my left since probably I started the stream. I have no idea what he's doing, but he got his car like facing me. And been people in and out, in and out, in and out of this parking lot. I just kind of want to get out of here. I could spend some private time by myself. You and me, baby. I don't think I need anything. I got 2.5 waters. Fuck, that might not be enough. Yeah. Don't really want to go back into that Walmart. It's gonna have to be enough, I guess. Just ate that sandwich. I don't need any more food. Alright, yeah. So once I go up that hill, I don't want to come back down. How's the holiday traffic? Well, Kyle, we're about to go find out, home skillet. So strap on your seatbelt. Keep your arms and legs inside of the ride at all times, please, until the ride has come to a complete and full stop. I will not be probably reading the comments on the way up the hill, because that means I got to put my glasses on, and I just don't see that well. I mean, I can't see that far out ahead without my glasses off. Jimmy is far away from his apartment, like a 4-hour drive. Yeah, that's correct. I am about a 4-hour drive from my apartment. You guys will probably see me stream from there at least one last time in the coming days. Maybe Friday or Saturday if I stick around that long. Just so y'all can say goodbye one last time to your buddy, your pal, your chum, your friend, Road Trip Eddie, and his sidekick, Cody. Put my back up a bit. There we go. Slap that puppy in gear. Alright. Wait for this fucking car to go by. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Let's rock. gas here down the street, 1 block behind me. $2.31 per gallon right now. I will be filling up before I leave. The price of gas down there in Pinos Altos, or Silver City rather, does not change. The entire time that I have been in the Silver City area, every single gas station in town sells gas at the same price. $2.99 a gallon. I moved there in like just about mid-July, and the entire time I've been there, it's been $2.99. Up here, it fluctuates all the time. The $2.31 per gallon price most certainly is the cheapest it's been that I've seen in quite some time. I think the cheapest I've seen it here in New Mexico was like $1.69, I think. $1.60 something. That was years ago. I think that was when I was working in the oil fields. Put the glasses on. I'm sitting here if I can find them. Shit, now I don't even know what I did with them. Where are my glasses? There they are. Cody appears he may be a burden on the system. Cody has the potential for 28 presidential run. Yeah. You look just like the AI videos? You mean the AI videos look just like me? Yeah, I'm surprised at how much they look like me, and most of the time sound like me as well. Yeah, it's amazing just how fast, and all I did was a quick little video. When you sign up, they tell you, point the camera at your face and look up, look down, look to the side, and I think they had me repeat like 3 random numbers, like 37, 65, 12 or some shit, and that was it. That was all they needed to duplicate my voice, my image, my face, whatever. It's amazing what AI can do these days, honestly. It blows my mind. Supposed to be colder than a witch's tit tonight. Last night or this morning, I woke up, I don't know what time it was. I want to say it was around 3. Could have been 5, who knows. I get up like 3-4 times a night to take a pee. But I got up one time and I was like, shit, it's fucking cold, man. I looked at the phone, said it was 29 degrees. I looked at the weather to see what it was going to be like today. I think they said tonight it was going to get down to 27. So it'll be a chilly night. But like I say, I stay comfortably warm in the car with all the layers that I put down and the mats that I sleep on top of and the blankets that I put on top of me. I'm not, I don't have so much layers on top of me that I'm sweating or hot or anything like that. I'm just comfortable as long as I stay under the blankets. If I come out in any way, shape, or form, it gets a little bit chilly. I do leave my head outside the blankets. I don't like covering my head when I'm sleeping. that restricts my breathing or whatever. Plus, I like to hear what's around me, like if a car comes rolling up or something. I wake up very easily, and I'll pop my head up to just take a peek and see what's going on around me. Probably shouldn't be driving this fast since it's Thanksgiving Eve. You guys realize it was 12 years ago today that I had my accident where I was rear-ended, caused me good back surgery, fucked up my life. It was 12 years ago today, man. You can see this guy in the fast lane on the left. There's someone driving in front of him that doesn't want to get over to the right. He's like going back and forth to the right. He wishes he could squeeze between the guy in front of him and the guy on the right. I'm just actually staying behind these people because it makes it easier for me to make my turn up here to my spot on the desert, because I have to like step on the brake really hard to slow down in this turning lane that's super short, which we're about to come up on here momentarily. Alright, everybody hold on to your seats, because it's going to be a fast stop. I'm doing about 65 miles an hour. Woo, gotta slow down that fast. What the fuck is that shit in the street? There we go. Go, gadget car. Up to my little hidden oasis. Just put on the bridge for you so y'all can see. It doesn't really make any difference, does it? On camera. It makes a difference for me. I can see much better. How many of you guys would sleep out here in the desert on this lonely old stretch of road every night, night after night? I pretend it's all right. Kyle has grown older. All right, now turn up my car and turn on the interior lights. Flip that shit around. Hello. How many of you guys would come up here in the dark and sleep out here? Would you? What freak would wander out of the desert? You know, we'll get out of the car. There's actually been a number of people that have come up here over the last few months. I don't know if you all know, but I was actually in this spot, and I looked out of my car up this hill, let me see, okay, there's a hill here, you can't even see it, it's so fucking black, but there's a moon up there. I looked up to my left here, and the sky was like red, and I was like, what the fuck is that? There's a hill right here, and I climbed the hill to look and see if there was like an accident over on the other side of the hill, and it was the Northern Lights, or the Aurora Borealis. But that night, a whole bunch of people came up here to see that. What the fuck's going on, homie? What it is? Road trip Eddie. Where's the black cat? Standing in the desert with arms raised, waiting for the mothership. Bro, have you guys heard about that other comet? Not the Three-Eye Atlas one, but there's another one that's behaving just like it, that's on the other side of our planet, on the same plane. Not as close as the Three-Eye Atlas, but it's very close to being in our orbital plane. And it's got, like comet tails, I guess you would call it, that has the normal ones that are being pushed away from the sun, from the solar wind or whatever. But the Three-Eye Atlas has tails that are pointing towards the sun, too, which they say they've never seen before. And now there's another one it's called, I forget what it's called. I think I want to call it RN21, something to that effect. But it's really kind of strange, all these comets and shit that are suddenly coming into our orbit. And I was listening. In fact, I posted a link to this video of this geophysicist that I've been watching a lot recently. I think I started watching him because of the Three-Eye Atlas. But I've said this in the past. I think it's kind of foolish for us to say, like, we're the only ones, like there's nobody else with any kind of intelligence out there anywhere. Like, we're here all by ourselves. I find that extremely hard to believe. Space is so vast, it's beyond what our minds can even really conceive, and all the planets and shit that are out there. It's like, how could it be possible that we're the only ones? So is there an intelligent life form out there somewhere? Yeah, maybe. I believe so. Is it floating around our planet right now? Well, neither one of those comets or interstellar objects are actually going around our planet, but they sure are experiencing they're exhibiting a lot of odd behavior and shit that these scientists can't even explain. It's crazy shit. I kind of wish that those things that are out there now, this Three-Eye Atlas and the other one, R21 or whatever the fuck it was called, I kind of wish they were like alien ships, man. Come down and straighten us out, or just fucking blow us the fuck up. Wouldn't believe all the crap I see in my skylight at night. Thousands of satellites up there. Oh, yeah. Bruh. I have spent so much time camping outside, living outside, living in the bushes, living in cars. I can't tell you how many times I've been outside sleeping or looking up at the sky, not sleeping, and see like a satellite going by. You're like, God damn, that's really high. It's moving pretty damn fast. Yeah, that's a satellite. And then here comes another one, and then another one. Like, there's just a line of them, and they go across the sky. They're pretty spread out, but they follow the same pattern. And it just like one after another, and they just keep going. There's tons of satellites out there for sure. For sure. Elon might know what's going on, or not. We were talking about Elon in the Discord recently. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was Miles that posted a news article. Maybe it was me. I don't know. Who cares? But Elon he is in the process of building a place where they're going to make these rockets or ships. I forget. I want to say they were rockets or some kind of shit. He says he wants to make 1,000 of them a year, I think he said. And I think, well, I don't know if they actually ever said what their capabilities would be, like where they would be going, but he's already in the process of building the building where they're going to be made. And I also want to say they said that building was going to be the largest building in the world, and they're going to build these rockets to go God knows where. I think I had posted in Discord, I'm like, yeah, Elon's in a rush to get to Mars, which he might be, you know. I'm sure he would love to see it happen before he dies. I wonder how long it would take to get there. Like, you know, the rovers and stuff that they've sent there, I wonder how long it took them to, you know, get it from Earth to Mars. Had to take a long damn time. I wonder how many miles that is. I mean, a couple billion, I don't know. I have no clue. Giant cosmic baconators. Don't be making them with fucking baconator videos. I can see you already got the idea rolling in your head, Ozzy Wolfhead. Oh, I got the next video idea. Cosmic baconators. 10,000 satellites. I heard a long time ago that they have made so many satellites, they got so many orbiting the Earth that it's like getting crowded up there. And I even heard some report, I think a couple times over the years, that it's getting so crowded up there that it will actually be hard for them to, you know, get a rocket outside of our orbit, because they got to make it past all the shit that's floating around up there. All the satellites and space junk. 7 to 9 months to travel to Mars? Well, I would have actually thought it'd been longer, to be quite honest. Thank you very much, Bailey. He lost 20 of them recently. He probably had the record for most U.S. government money earned. Probably. Guy's fucking... He's got all kinds of government deals, doesn't he? Cosmic Baconator. Oh, that's right. I do remember that one. Or no, it wasn't Cosmic Baconator. You know the one I'm thinking of? Oh yeah. I don't know if I was eating a hamburger or what, but farted in the car and then took off into space. Oh, that's right. I said, oh, that was one hell of a bean burrito or something at the end of the video. Yeah, it's not that your Baconator videos were to notice. This is, I think, you know, if you're in the Discord and you're seeing Baconator videos, one after the other, people like myself are like, okay, you know, have you ever heard you don't tell the same joke or more than 3 times in a row? You don't just like keep joking, kidding about the same subject matter over and over and over, because some people, it gets dry and people are like, okay, yeah, the first time, the second, maybe the third time too, that was funny, but you know, the 27th time, bro, just stop it already. Stop it. Just saying. I'm just saying. Black cat videos are taking over. I know. Going in waves. How does a cat come out of the nose? I'm trying to do that trick. Success. Well, first you got to get the cat up your nose, road trip. So that's where you got to start. Stop digging in your nose. Change, you know, that black feral cat that runs around outside. Blackie, go get that cat. See if you can shove it up your nose. Hey, shove it up your ass, you can blow it up. Like a snot rocket, but it would be a kitty rocket, a pussy rocket. Yeah, when I first seen that video, road trip, pulling the cat out of the nostril, I seriously thought when I seen it coming out, like the black hair and stuff, it was kind of starting to like position over, you know, the center of the lip. So I figured whatever they were doing, they were going to put like a Hitler mustache on me. And then it turned out to be a cat. What the fuck is that? I don't think I was even going to post that one until 2-3 other black cat videos come out in the Discord. I was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and post this one now because I could kind of do it like in order, like the birth of the black cat come out of my nose. And then we had the other one where, like, Miles made it. I barfed one up into my hands. So now I've got 2 black cats, supposedly. And now I'm smoking pot with them, eating pizza, sharing French fries. What was the shooting I mentioned? Oh, here in the United States today, Ozzy Wolfhound in Washington, D.C., some person, we don't know who that person is as of yet, because it's still early. I'm sure they probably know. They haven't told us yet. At least I don't know if they have because, well, I've been streaming for the last 2 hours. But one dude just walking on the street, randomly come around the corner from a building or something like that. And 2 of our National Guardsmen were walking the streets, keeping Washington, D.C. safe. But they couldn't keep themselves safe because the guy just opened fire on them. And at first they were reporting that the 2 guys were dead, and then they said, no, they're not dead, but they're in critical condition. Anyways, the perpetrator was also shot, and he has been taken to the hospital as well. But when I was talking shit about the Democrats, I'm just like angry because I'm so sick and tired of their hateful anti-American rhetoric. They will stop at nothing, obviously, to do anything to bring down Trump. They're continuing the same shit that they've been doing, for what now? 9 fucking years. It just gets old. I'm so sick of it. Everything he does, they object to, and they got these activist judges, and now they got congressmen and women and telling the military to defy orders, and it's just like, what is their end goal? Their end goal is, in my personal opinion, is like communism. They don't want freedom in this country. They don't want truth. They don't want freedom. They don't want somebody to buck their game, man. They want the status quo. They want to keep lining their pockets. They don't give a fuck how much it damages our country and our Constitution. And I hate it. I can't stand it. I hate watching them destroy our country. And I hate sitting by and watching the Republicans essentially fucking do nothing. They let these cocksuckers get away with the bullshit that they do day in and day out. They talk a good game and they say they're going to do this, that, and the other thing. They're going to bring these people to justice. But in the end, who the fuck has been brought to justice? Nobody. That Letitia James and James Comey, some activist judge. No. This person isn't even qualified to prosecute them, so we're going to just let them off. What? If they're not qualified to prosecute them, then, let them go to fucking trial and let the person lose. Who are you to just decide, I don't think you're qualified enough to, try these people. I'm just going to drop the charges. I mean, what? What? And why Americans sit around and allow this to happen over and over? And now, I mean, seriously, these congressmen and women openly calling for treason or sedition. What they're doing is sedition, but not to follow Trump's orders. They're like, and then when they get called on, well, what illegal orders has Trump given? What do they say? Well, none, but, just in case, maybe, What they're trying to do is sow seeds of doubt into our military. I mean, what are they shooting for? Absolute chaos? Civil war? Us killing each other in the fucking streets? I am so sick of Democrats. I literally am. I've never hated political groups or affiliations as much as I do right now in this stage of my life because of their actions. I mean, they make me the way I am now. Americans were tough and ruthless like Colombians. What you talking about, man? I watched an interesting video by Michael Franzese. Who's that? Earlier, where he interviewed an ex-CIA agent who revealed a lot of interesting details on how the government really works. I'll post it in Discord. Alrighty, then you go ahead and do that there, little buddy. You go ahead and do that there, little buddy. You got to jail for talking at a school board meeting? I don't doubt you, bro. I don't doubt you. That's another thing. It's so bad. Like, all the shit that they're forcing down our kids' throats, indoctrinating them with all this sexual bullshit. They're changing history, tearing down statues, taking books out of fucking libraries, and replacing them with this fucking sexual deviant filth. And if you're a parent or a concerned citizen, you speak up. You could be arrested, or you could be physically removed from the meeting. You could be banned from the property. You're not allowed back. We just do not allow that kind of talk here, sir. We only want to hear what we want to hear. We don't give a shit what you like. And, that is what I'm talking about. This is like these motherfuckers constantly calling like the right fascists and shit. That is exactly what the left is, man. They're groupthink bullshit, man. If you're not in the crowd, if you're not going with the masses, you must be destroyed. James Gideon, I'm happy you find it that way. You can actually see the full picture on my community tab. Unfortunately, in the size format, the aspect ratio, I could not change it on my phone. I probably could if I actually put forth a little bit of effort. But I did not. I cannot. I will not. I need my computer for stuff like that, and I do not have my computer with me. You thought I ended the stream. What are you talking about, WW? Western society is becoming a laughingstock. If it wasn't for all my disabilities and I had the money, I probably would have already made a C by now. Yeah, I get you, man. Honestly, I've said this before. I think it's all kind of coordinated. I think that this is like a group effort. We've talked about globalism. I've talked about globalism in the past, but I think George Soros most definitely 100% is involved. In fact, I just seen a report today. I don't know if it was a news article or video, but they found out that George Soros is posting, he's having these billboards put up around some military base here in the United States where people go and train, and they're basically saying, it's a website, like, this is not what I signed up for, but it's George Soros. He's sowing all these seeds of fucking doubt and shit. He's known for that. He likes to overturn countries and cause chaos so that he can attempt to break in the bucks. What's up, Great Beyond? Don't be a douche and tell DJ Darren who lives... What? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You also fucking... WW talks some weird-ass shit sometimes. DJ Darren. take me off the block. Okay, I guess that's what you're trying to say. I've heard that Rich paid to... What? WW, you been drinking? Get a little harder to understand what the fuck you're trying to throw out there. Great Beyond, where am I? I'm in my car, in my home. I got my bed set up back here. I'm in the desert. This should be the last night that I'm spending in the car in the desert. I think tomorrow afternoon I'm going to return home to my apartment, where over the next day or two I'm going to get the rest of my shit into the car, and then sometime this weekend I'm going to head out to California to live there with my mom. Tell DJ to ignore me. I'm going to stop reading what you're saying, WW. DJ Jaren, who's live. DJ Darren, who's live, to take me off block. Oh. Bro, you go find somebody else to go run errands for you, bro. I don't fucking know who DJ Jaren is. I mean, I'm sure I've seen that name on, like, IP2, but, yeah, no. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving home skillet. Tomorrow late morning, I think. Matter of fact, I'm going to send a message to my daughters right now. Looks like they've been sending me numerous messages. Let's do 11 M has work, and I need to go home. All right. Yeah, so gonna have brunch for the girls. They're trying to get me to do it at 12, but time to get over there, cook. You know, we're not eating till at least probably 1 o'clock, and it takes me 4 hours to drive down south to the apartment, over 4 hours actually. So, yeah, I hopefully they'll want to get together at 11 o'clock because just be better for me. Going back to Cali, absolutely. Gonna have turkey? No turkey. No, we're doing breakfast. Emily will be working at nighttime, so no turkey. I have no idea what Heather's doing, if she has to work or not. I don't think so. But we're kind of all getting together mainly in the morning because Emily has to work. So it's kind of like our little window of opportunity to get together, hang out, eat something, and shoot shit for a minute before I take off and have to head back to California. Well, might as well be in California if you risk winding up homeless. I'm not homeless. And yeah, but being homeless in California would be a hell of a lot better than being homeless in New Mexico, because it's a hell of a lot warmer in California. But I'm not homeless here, even though, in a way, I guess you could kind of say that I am, because I spend more time in this car than I do at my own apartment. I probably literally have spent more nights in this car than I have in my own apartment. Cannabis-infused turkey things. Well, how you gonna do that, bro? You got a turkey already? Because it'd be a little bit late to be thawing out a turkey. You better get some slices of turkey, sandwich meat. Sandwich. You can roll up some turkey, stuff some buds in there. You know, maybe some mushrooms, magic mushrooms. You've never had turkey? Yeah, there's actually some chemical compound or something inside of turkey that will naturally make humans tired, sleepy. Tattooed hamsters. It's the new old big thing. What? I often wonder about you guys, man. Some of the shit you guys say makes me think, what kind of fucking drugs are these guys doing? Man, check. You'd be able to live outside again if it comes to it, Jimmy. What do you think? Like, something's changed? Like, if I were to go and live on the streets, I wouldn't be able to handle it anymore because, I don't know, you always come out with some weird-ass questions, bruh. James Gideon. Yeah, I could live anywhere, anytime. Well, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be homeless in the scorching ass heat, although I did do that one time too. Very short time, very short period. I was in Vegas a long time ago. And I ended up on the street for about a week. And it was like 111 every fucking day. You know, I was probably only able to get by because I was like going in and out. Back then, you could go to like all these different hotels. Circus was a great one, and there was one, Slots of Fun, that was right next door. And they're always giving out free food and free drinks. And, you know, I'd go and get free hot dogs, free sodas, or whatever. But then I'd go into casinos, you know, go inside a sports book, get me a hot dog and drink, sit down, watch a game or whatever, act like I owned the place when in fact I was homeless, but I was going in there just to beat the heat. Yes, it's true, WW. Everybody already knows. Getting hot over here now. I've seen strange yells out of a hot Christmas. Yeah, well, you are in the southern hemisphere, homie. Camping behind that Walmart was risky. For what? The fucking mosquitoes or the tweakers? I don't know what I was afraid of more. Those mosquitoes, which were fucking relentless, man. You guys remember that one time I went back there and I rubbed up against a bush and there was just like a horde of them. Just like, I was like, oh, get them off me. I think I had a flashlight and I turned it on and shined it, and there were like 3 of those little motherfuckers sitting like right above my knee, each having a little suck off my blood. I gotta get out of here, man. I ended up running down the dirt road a little bit just to get away from them. And I came back. I don't know what I did. after that. But that was the worst that one time, man. Whoa. Oh my Lord. Damn it, what's going on with this fucking camera? Anyways, I should watch some YouTube, man. Well, we've been on here over 2 hours, man. 2 hours. We got 10 thumbs up, 26 people in the chat, and only 10 thumbs up. I'm not a nigger, I'm Irish. Don't you know that the Irish, if there wasn't already niggers, the Irish would be the niggers? I read a historical book. I did read it, actually. It was an audio book that I have on my phone. Can't remember the subject matter, but I remember this British MP had said that in Parliament. I can't remember the exact words, but it went along that line, essentially, that if there weren't already niggers, the Irish would be the niggers. That's how much the English hated the Irish. They really did. And, I mean, they came here as serfs, basically, essentially, slaves, when the country was first getting founded. Try Miss Daisy. Overdrive. Over the hill. Over the cliff. Good night. Yeah, so, anyways, whatever. Enough racism, WW. Stop being racist, bro. We love everybody. Even you, WW. I spent a hot Christmas down in Puerto Vallarta. I think we were in Puerto Vallarta for Christmas. Pretty sure we were one year, because I remember Helica's son, Arliss, wanted I think it was the new PS5 or something. Maybe it was an Xbox or something. Her kid, her man-child, loved to play video games, and she would buy him whatever he asked for. And he wanted whatever game it was. I think it was the PS5. Could have been an X. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was one of those game consoles. Arliss wanted this game console. And so he contacts Helica. She's like humming and hawing, you know. All right, fuck it. He couldn't find it in Vancouver, but we were in Puerto Vallarta, and it was available down there. We bought it and shipped it to him by FedEx. Man, I was lucky if I got a handful of quarters to go down to the local 7-Eleven and play Asteroids. This fucking guy, he's an adult. His mom sent him $700 fucking video game box. Life is hard, bro. Hot orange juice? No. Have you, James Gideon? you're not racist. You're just factual. I believe in the facts, too. Sometimes the facts hurt. Oftentimes people don't want to hear the facts because then it ruins their narrative. Like whites are really bad. We're the racist. We're the criminals. We're to blame for the world's troubles in the world. Yeah, just because the facts are ignored does not mean that they have ceased to exist, bro. How old is Helica? Well, let me see. How old am I? I'm 57, so she's 46 now. I have no idea what road trips, family tree is like, his ethnical background. Poop guy. What's up, Poopy? What's up, Poopy? What do I do tomorrow after brunch? Well, I think tomorrow what I'm going to do tomorrow morning, because I just told them, let me see, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so let me see if they wrote back. This fucking thing is in the way. Oh, fuck, I didn't see that I was telling them, let's do 11. Em has work, and I need to go home. And I had to write backwards. When? Because I didn't actually put 11. I put 1Q, and I couldn't see it because the stream is minimized, and it's always minimized in the left-hand corner, which blocks everything I need to see. So I had to move it. But anyways, yeah. So 11 o'clock. Hopefully, they're both going to agree to it. Anyways, so the first thing I want to do in the morning time is I'm going to go over to my storage. I'm going to remove my clean clothes and my dirty clothes because those are going back to me or back with me to California. I don't think there's anything else in there that I need. Shit, I should have taken a shower tonight. Because I'm sure the gym is probably closed tomorrow. I would like to shower. I'll probably shave at my storage unit. They got a bathroom in there with hot water sink, so I'll go and shave, brush my teeth, put on some deodorant, change my clothes and stuff in the bathroom, but can't take a shower in there. But I get my clothes. I think I'm probably going to take all these blankets with me because I'll probably put them down on my bed back at the apartment to keep myself warm because, I don't have any heat. Garfunkel shit. Yo, 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 yo! Gotta scrub the grease out the machine. What is that? The poop machine? Poop guy. Poopy. My guts are talking to me, man. Oh, shit. Might need a fart or something. Send your mother's to Jimi's place to quit here. What? I recently did that ancestry DNS test thingy. Be interesting to see the results. Oh. So, what'd you do? The Ancestry.com? Or is it that 21andMe or 23andMe or whatever the fuck it's called? You're giving away your DNA to probably China. They're creating your social credit score right now. Like everywhere you go, everything you do, from here on out, Aussie Wolfhound, your ass is ours. All your base are belong to us. Check the gym. Yeah, I probably will, actually, after I get off the stream, or tomorrow morning, because I do need to I could shower when I get home, but it'd be kind of nice to show up when I see my daughters, clean, shaven, not stanking. Small U-Haul trailer might be helpful for the trip. This thing doesn't have a ball on hitch, so I couldn't tow anything. Can't put anything on the roof. I don't have the bars on top. So yeah, whatever fits in my car is what's fitting in the car. There'll be no extra. There'll be nothing tied to the roof, dragging from the bumper. I don't even have a bumper. Cars don't have bumpers anymore now. They're all fucking plastic. Send you a kit and you spit in it and send it back. Praying it says I'm Aboriginal, because over here they get so many government benefits and payments. Yeah, well, Aussie Wolfhound, it probably will show that you have some Aboriginal in you, but it's going to be 1/100th less than what you need to actually receive those benefits. They're going to say, nope, you got too little, and you're too late. We ain't giving you shit. Get back to work, jerk. Oh, my God. You guys are nasty. Did an ancestry DNA thing, and they said we are not able to give you results. I am not an animal. I've heard the trans on those will blow and spray grease. Complete composite of DNA. Yeah, Emily did one of those DNA things with Ancestry.com. She's always been interested in the family tree, lineage, our family history, where we come from, blah, blah, blah. So she had her DNA done once upon a time. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, poop guy. I can hear you from here. Take it easy, buddy. Damn. Anyways, yeah, I actually paid for that for her. I think it was her Christmas gift, like, years ago, because I think at the time it was $100 for the test. And, I think she enjoyed it. I even kind of like looking to see what they had to say. But it was already kind of what I already knew. I already kind of knew where my family came from. I think I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. I hope not. What the fuck was that Garfunkel shit talking about? I mean, some of the comments that have come in here tonight, I'm just like, leave me scratching my head. I've heard the trans on those will blow and spray grease. Oh, transmission? Is that what we're talking about? Blow, spray grease all over, forcing you to get out of the vehicle. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. You're out of here, then WW. Go get somebody to talk to DJ Darren, who's live on the block, or whatever the fuck you said, dude. Whatever you said, bro. I should get out of here too. 7:30. Oh, one of my daughters has written again. Let's see, who's it this time? Okay, yes, 11 o'clock. Okay, there we go. Date and time is set for breakfast tomorrow. So yeah, I should let you guys go. Like I say, I'll probably stream at least one more time down there from Pinos Altos, Silver City. Before I leave, let you guys say goodbye to the boys, Road Trip Eddie and Cody. And, yeah, but like I said, I'm only going to be there a day or two, and then I'm heading out to California. And once I get out there, sometime soon after, I will probably start up a new channel, because, like I say, I think this one's dead. This one is not going any further than where it's already gone. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, Bay Lake, and everybody else out there watching. Hope it's a good one for you. I hope Road Trip does do some infused turkey. I don't give a fuck if it's lunch meat, because that would probably be the only turkey I'd have tomorrow. No turkey, no gravy, no mashed potatoes, no apple pie, no green bean casserole, no stuffing, no black olives. I'm gonna have fucking eggs and bacon. Oh, God damn it. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Perump. Alrighty, I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. I will talk to you again soon. Take care.